Let's say this is VX, right? I think we were a cute sprite. We get spookiness. We got a body here. Now, let's say in VX Ace, which was like the sequel, point two. Well, this body became like this type of body. I don't know why they chose to do that, but they did. So we went from something normal to a little like they just cut off my legs and this is what I turned into. Yeah, let me look at the sprites just to clarify. RPG Maker VX sprite. It was kind of weird. People did not like it. Actually, yeah, no, it seems like correct. VX Ace, they turned chibi. People hated that. They did not like it. I didn't either. Now, you could still import the big body to VX Ace, but you have to do some tinkering. You had to do some tinkering. You prefer the chibi style? I think MV also had a chibi style, but it was a lot cuter. It wasn't as this type of chibi. It was just a lot more, I guess, like this type of chibi. Does my visuals make sense? Right? It went normal to chibi, and then it like cuter chibi essentially. So that's how it was. People were a little bit mixed with VXAs. Now the community back then, gosh darn, you know what's really sad? I think so people shared resources with RPG Maker. Yeah, this friend, he was essentially like the is it bad to say? They were into men. And that's they were into the yaoi. They were really into the yaoi. Do you understand what I'm getting at? So do you understand? They were into yaoi. Yes. So this friend was like socially awkward, probably more socially awkward than me, to be honest. But we would do this thing where we would send images of like anime characters, and it'd be like a trading card. It was like a trading card. It's like, look at this guy, and then he would try to top it off. No, look at this guy. And our taste in anime characters were like the complete opposites. It was the complete opposites. He was into like Ike, Radiant Dawn Ike. They were into big buff Bara men, and they were the visual novels like no thank you. They like them big and buff, and then I like the pretty boys. so. Yeah, and I was into the pretty boys, and he'd be like, they're so weak looking. I'm like, what the heck? Yours looks like they take steroids. Oh man, it's so interesting. He's like one of the only friends that I know how they're doing now. Oh man, it's so interesting seeing how we've changed. We were so freaking cringe. We were so cringe. Let me make that clear. We would do, we met in Eden Eternal, actually. We were in the same guild. And my friend, I'm gonna call them, let's see. Let's just go with John, just because I can't think of anything else. They were a gold digger in the game. They were a gold digger, and we were in the same guild. It was a small guild. I don't even remember what it was called, but they were like in the guild. There's like certain character personalities, you know. You had the big gamer who was really into min-maxing everything. I was the casual. I liked Eden Eternal. I played as a cleric, actually. I played as a healer. And John, I don't know what the heck he was, but he had a crush on one of the dudes there. But you know, it's very hard for a dude to end up with a dude in an MMO. Gosh, I have such fond memories of this game. Yeah, I was a healer. I tried my best to heal. And then my second thing, I think, was like a mage. Just like the typical wizard. And then there was also the shaman. Shaman, yeah. So I really like healing people, to be honest. So my friend, he pined away after this dude, who was a rogue. He was a rogue in that game. I clearly remember the name too, but pretty sure that dude had a girlfriend, and my friend was always pining after essentially straight men. So I was like, oh, I'm so sorry for you. I was always there for him to like gush about the new recruit in the guild and all that stuff. And I was like, I'm so sorry. It is so rough for you. I know. Poor guy. Poor guy. Now, let me get back to RPG Maker. But my childhood friend and I, we actually what's it called? We tried to make a game together. It's those things that never take off. You have like all sorts of ideas. But the most I could do was like, I had an idea and I just wanted to include my friend. Like, yo, you want to self-insert? You can make your perfect guy here. And he was like, hell yeah, please. I need a boyfriend. So we took this. Okay, this was just like the preparation phase, the brainstorming. So we took character archetypes from just random Google images. Didn't know who the heck they were. Just took an image. He liked the sporty boys, okay? And I liked the stoic, cool looking ones. So we just like slapped on the copyrighted image in a Google document. And we were like, yeah, I want them to look like this. we were gonna self-insert, okay? But however, I was gonna let you guys be like a boy or a girl as an MC. And this is the whole Azalea Academy I had in mind. You were gonna go ghost hunting, and each thing was gonna be like an anime episode. Safe Search was on, I think, but there's like no loot things. So we had like 4 set characters. And my friend and I, we were just gonna be the self-inserted friends. And you could like hook up with anyone. It was gonna be an RPG Maker game or a visual novel. So we had like oh yeah, the adventure of the Ghost Mask and all these stupid anime titles for each case. The gameplay, it was gonna be like a part life simulator and also the typical RPG Maker id style with puzzles and solving for each night. I had all these edgy titles. I just wanted Ghost, okay? And you could also do like studying, and you would have some stat-based stuff. So I can't help it. I was that ambitious for a very young child. Now this friend of mine, John, gosh, I need to save the stories. We saw each other's cringe, everyone. Just like imagine how you were years ago. You know, probably young and dumb, except I'm still young and dumb. But imagine that, and now like look at your past self. We would like talk to each other. I would say like can I say it? Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It's not the actual term, but it basically he greeted with like, hey bitch, and I would be like hey dick. We had those intros, you know, where we just like kind of mock each other. It was our intro. It's just like how we greeted each other, like "What's up, bitch?" It's like "What's up, dick?" And my parents knew about my online friend. They were like, "Oh yeah, how's dick going?" I have such fond memories of it. It really made my childhood a lot nicer, to be honest. That's how my friendships work. Like, the closer you are, the more you can just openly talk like that. And I'm not talking about the Switch, where you're a top or you're a bottom. So depending on the type of person you were, you would get nice person or person who could destroy you in your sleep. Now, what kind of person do you wish for me to be? The one to haunt you with sleep paralysis, or the type to look after you, tuck you in, and read you a nice bedtime story? You want to be destroyed? Both? Both sound good?
Both is good.
I guess there could be like daytime Shiori and then nighttime Shiori. These characters, so it was an isekai. You basically was like do 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 milking the cow that Risa named Fauna. But do do do. So my childhood friend, he tried to find like a bear. Not a real bear, but I'm talking about like a person. Also into yaoi. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? They wanted to find someone for them. They wanted to not a furry, no. I'm talking about like, okay, my friend. He had a hard time finding love because he was a dude. And he wanted a dude. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Do you understand what I'm getting at? It was very hard for him to find someone who was into a dude. So when he was in the venture, the journey to find the one for him. So he tried like those what's it called? Those mobile apps, not mobile Gundam. Gundam, not mobile Gundam. The apps. The apps. and one of them. So he was trying to. What Grinder? Isn't it like Tinder? Is Grinder like for dudes? For other dudes? Is that how it works? Okay, well, in this specific situation, he didn't understand what was like probably like I'm socially awkward, but even I can understand this is probably not something you'd ask immediately when you what is it called? Get matched up? When you make a click. I don't know what it's called. But he got paired up with someone, right? And his first question to this dude, and he told me this too, is like, so he asked immediately, how much do you make in a year? This bro, he didn't even say his like nice profile pic. I love dogs. Didn't even make any conversation. He went with like, so how much do you make in a year? He was a lot more. What's it called? Oblivious? Like I have to study how people work. So I knew that you shouldn't be doing this because people would like hate you. But no, he's like, so what about a month? And then he was already asking like marriage in the first few sentences. Like my bro. but yeah, I think he's doing well now. I need to check up. I need to catch on the deets. Actually, I have another friend. So this one's a female. She was like, oh, good God. How should I say this? Oh, thank you for the super chat. Let's see her name. Erlash. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this too. Okay, so this friend, female. Okay. Imagine it here. Young Shiori, little Shiori, and a young friend, a female friend of hers. We were the pure ones in the group. And that's because we have that strict upbringing. The repressed, religious background, I suppose. Although for me, I was just honestly awkward, to be honest. But for her, she was like, she and I, we had traditional values. Does that mean I'm so pure? What do you mean, guys? Just because I have weird tangents doesn't mean I'm not pure. Come on. So we were both say so. Gosh, it's so freaking weird how we had that group thinking about it. Like the group was mostly normal. There was this one girl who always took crap in a weird direction. I'm eating my freaking lunch, and she's there at the side. Okay, so she's there at the side, and she starts talking about like anal out of nowhere. Like, I'm freaking eating a peanut butter sandwich like every other freaking day. I got so annoyed with her constantly bringing up topics like this out of nowhere that I actually just moved the table over to the people who did not bother with this, and we were just like the quiet, chill group. That was how it was. I think it's one of those things like she was trying to brag or something. No, that girl who bragged about it, her partner was like literally right there. And there was a strange love triangle between her, that dude, and my originally say-so friend. There was a very strange tension going on. But like I got fed up because that's all they ever talked about, and I just literally wanted to eat my food without imagining the behind, okay? So I was just like, okay, screw this. I'm moving a table over. I just want to freaking eat my lunch. So we had that 2-part table. Gosh, this is like years ago. This is like my youth, essentially. This is one of those things. It's so interesting how people are so different. Now, this say-so friend, she used to be so say-so. I thought she would be like as traditional as me. But after that time period in her life, she went nuts. She went nuts. She found herself. Does that make sense? She used to be like a lot more uptight with the religious background. She okay, she went nuts. So many nuts. Like Jesus Christ. Like I was like, what happened to you? She was like, anyway, and then she like, what the heck happened? I thought you were allergic to nuts, and now you're here gobbling it left and right. Like, what happened? You were traditional. So it's just like, it was a shocker. It was a shocker. However, it's okay because she found someone since then, and I don't think she no longer goes nuts. I think she's. But you know, the moment she also found someone, we started talking less. Our friendship started. But it's like, it's one of those friends. Your friends either talk to you regardless of whether they have a relationship, or they completely forget you exist because they have a relationship. You only have one or the other option, and it freaking sucks. It very much sucks. I'm so freaking sick of that. Like, holy crap. Are you supposed to be my friend? Or am I supposed to be the friend that you talk to when you're gobbling nuts left and right, you son of a... I'm trying to be a forever friend, but here you are, forgetting I exist. It's like the moment you find your forever nuts, it's like, sorry, Shiori, gobble gobble. Also, hello, manager, hello. I'm just talking about the friends I had. Good God, it's not that hard to keep a friend. Just freaking talk to them. I don't understand. I don't understand how people can just like shove you aside when they find that thing. Like, you can balance the two, can't you? You know, there's probably date night and then fright night where you and your friends frighten each other just by hanging out. But that's just one of my pet peeves. I take my friendships very seriously, which is why it's also hard for me to really sense things. Like, I have to be able to emotionally connect, okay? And if I emotionally connect with you and you find your forever nuts and you completely abandon me, oh my good God, I'm happy for you though. I'll be happy for you. Don't misunderstand, I'll be completely happy for my friend. But I also think that being a good friend means being able to balance your social life and work life and all that stuff. Does that make sense? I cannot... You should be able to balance all of it. Okay, but yeah. Woo. But that's just my Shiori, I'm thinking. My Shiori theory. My Shiorios. That's just how my mind processes these things. It's like my bro, my sister, you and I were literally bonding. I was giving her advice and all that stuff for when she was kind of going crazy. It was like, maybe she should probably not do that stuff. So, RPG Maker! Oh yes, all these stories were on RPG Maker game. Right. My mommy, when I was but a wee toddler, she said that I used to love the movie Chucky.
Huh?
That she bought me the entire collection of Chucky, and I watched it. I absorbed it. I don't even remember what the heck happened. Yeah, my mom bought me like the entire Chucky. Like, here you go, my precious daughter. And then like when I tried watching it again when I was a little bit older, a little bit wiser, I was kind of surprised. Like, Chucky kind of scary. It's kind of creepy. The heck was wrong with me? My mom molded me into this, guys. She molded me into this. But now I don't really care about Chucky as much. I'm just neutral. Well, what do you mean it explains a lot? I don't understand, guys. It's just Chucky. Chucky D. Isn't Chucky also like that? The mouse, the rat, the ratatouille. Oh yeah, if you're still here, I know you want this. Mwah! I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Time won't heal this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored.